Okay, so when I was about 18, I went to Disneyland Paris, and I saw one of those, those guys who walk around in costumes, and he was wearing the Jafar costume, had a big, massive Jafar head, and I've never seen Aladdin before, but it scared the crap out of me. So yeah, I went into this pretty scared.
Sam on the sofa.
So I haven't seen that many Disney films. I've probably seen about four. Uh, Toy Story, probably Lion King, Moana, and The Princess and the Frog. That's it. So I've never seen Aladdin before. So I went into this kind of, open minded. This is a standalone movie for me. I'm not comparing it to anything I've ever seen before. I don't really know what to expect. And if I'm honest, it was fine. It's the best word I could use to describe it. It wasn't amazing. I wasn't expecting it to be amazing, but at the same time, I was expecting a bit more from a Disney movie. Everyone always tells me how amazing they are, but it was fine. I felt the cast was fine. They weren't really that great. Wasn't really a fan of him. But the girl who played Jasmine, she was a bit more interesting, but still nothing amazing. Will Smith was Will Smith, but Will Smith basically just plays Will Smith in everything. So it wasn't that crazy for me either. I remember there was all this, like, there were issues with him when he was blue, and yeah, I get it. It was a bit jarring, especially the fact that when he's blue genie, he's not. It's CGI, so I found that quite painful on the eyes. But when he's Will Smith, when he's in human form, I guess, he was more interesting. But again, it's Will Smith, and Will Smith's an interesting guy. He's an entertaining guy, so I kind of enjoyed that. But outside of that, there wasn't really. I wasn't that crazy about him. I know some people were worried about comparing him to the Robin Williams one. Again, I don't. I've seen clips of that, but I felt he was unique enough. I really liked his relationship with Aladdin. They really had good chemistry, and they made me laugh a few times actually. But again, Will Smith is an entertaining guy. I'm a fan of Will Smith. I love. I even like Wild Wild West, even though no one else does. So I like anything he does. But it's Will Smith playing Will Smith all the time. I was incredibly disappointed with Jafar. As I said, I have prior experience with the Jafar character, so I kind of went into this with that in my mind, and it was disappointing. The guy playing Jafar, I don't know his name. I hope this doesn't affect him too much, but the guy playing Jafar was bland to me. He wasn't that intimid. He wasn't intimidating. Period. He kind of, when he took off the turban, I was just like, oh, you look even less intimidating now. You're not frightening. How are you? You're supposed to be the villain. I love a good villain or a bad villain. I love a villain who's intimidating and gets their point across. And he wasn't. He was just kind of there playing a role. It felt like he was playing Jafar's less successful son, and not this infamous Disney villain. And yeah, I that really ruined it for me, to be honest with you. I really loved the scenery, and the CGI for me was okay. Apart from the genie bit, the rest of it was really, really good. Again, this is probably just me, but the musical bit was just wasted on me. I don't like musicals. They are unnecessary forms of entertainment. So all the singing bits, I was like, all right, I'm sure people really like this. I think what I might end up doing is I might watch the original just to compare. But I kind of wanted to go into this without watching the original and just say, right, let me watch this as a standalone movie. Um, but I feel like the original, based on what I've been told, based on how my wife talks about it, is amazing. I feel like there are people who are really gonna like this. I feel like the people who are gonna really walk away from this going, yep, that's exactly what I want. I'm glad for you, but I also could tell while I was sitting there that there are going to people walk away from this just very much disappointed. And if I had a connection with the original, like a lot of people do, I'd probably walk away from this quite disappointed. So I'm glad I'm not you. Sorry. Or maybe the original wasn't even that great and it's just nostalgia. Maybe it's just because, it's something a lot of people grew up with that they feel so strongly with. Um, I think I will go back and watch it again and do a review on that as well, just to say compared to this one. But let me know what you think. Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Were you disappointed? Were you not? Leave comments below, and yeah, please like, share, and subscribe if you're interested. And I'll speak to you soon.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.